Welcome back to our web design course, and this is going to be the first class for you to take on web design, and I am going to take you through the process of acquiring a domain, in the process of acquiring a hosting package, and the process of installing WordPress on your website, and the process of I think yes, we are going to cover those three steps in this video. So number one, we purchase a domain. Number two, we purchase a hosting package, and then number three, we install what we call WordPress on our website. In our last video, we were able to go through website design and what website design is and the platform that we are going to use to design our website. Now, how do you get to purchase a domain name? So what you normally do is you go to your browser, and I myself use Raisco Web and Net Solutions. So you go to Raisco Web, hit on search, and then click on this link. You'll be redirected to this page. Let it load just a few seconds. Then search for your domain name. Let's say you want to say web design class, or let's say web designer Kenya, KE, something like that. Then you search. Should be now. Yes, I have searched for web designer KE. It's telling me that it is available. So if I to get it now, it's going to redirect me to another page where I can be able to see how much it costs. So it's around 1400 Kenya shillings. .co.ke. If I want to change, maybe I want to get a .com, it's about 1700 Kenya shillings. .net about 2000 Kenya shillings. So it depends on the extension that I want to pick for my website. Let's say we go with a 1400 Kenya shillings. Add to cart, it's going to ask me to check out. Let's say check out. Then here it's going to ask me for hosting. So I'm going to pick hosting over here. No hosting, click to add. I'm just going to click on hosting. So there are a number of packages over here where I can pick a package. Let's say starter hosting, freedom hosting, whichever hosting I would like to pick. So let's say I'll start with the lowest, starter hosting. And I'm going to use this domain as a use. And then let's say it's going to charge me, so for this website, it's giving you a free .co.ke domain for the first year. These are good. These are good package actually. So you get a free .co.ke domain. You don't pay for the domain in the first year. So what you pay for is just the hosting. So you're going to pay 23.20 just for the hosting and say checkout. So that is how to purchase a domain. I have already purchased a domain for myself. I'm not going to purchase one right now. Just going to take you through the I have number of clients over here on the hosting platform. So I'm just going to go to one that I'm going to use as a demo. So I'm going to use this. Let me log into our cPanel. cPanel is where you are going to do your configurations on the website, where you're going to install your WordPress, where you're going to have your files, where you're going to do your email configurations. This is where you're going to do all of that. So if you log into your cPanel, you have different tools. As you can see, you have emailing tools, billing and support tools, files, databases, domain tools, even metrics, security tools, software tools, advanced tools, where you can create cron jobs, preferences, and other tools that you're going to learn in future. So for us, we're interested in installing WordPress. And for me, I think I have already installed WordPress on my website, but I'm going to just create one subdomain and we can do that installation on that domain or that subdomain. So I'm going to go to domains and create a subdomain. I have demo.webfinance.com. I have this and this. Let me say I'm going to create a new domain. Let's say this is going to be web design web designer ke dot webfinest.com. I'm not going to say share this route. I want it to create its own folder. So I'm just going to say submit. So this is the process of creating a, a subdomain. So I've created a subdomain here. Let's go to manage and see if all the folders have been created. Yes, it has been created. So we are good to go. Now, how do we install WordPress on this now subdomain? If I try to load the subdomain, it's going to give me this information. Means we are able to access this subdomain. That is good. We got now. We want to install the sub. We want to install WordPress on our subdomain. What I normally do is I use. There are two options. We use WordPress Manager by Spectaculars, or use WordPress Management. Personally, I prefer WordPress Management. So let me just go to WordPress Management directly and then show you how to do that. As it is loading, I hope that is understood and easy to at least navigate through. If you have any questions or concerns, you can at least reach out to me directly. I'll leave my contacts at the end of the video for you to at least reach out to me. Now, I have three domains here, two domains, sorry. I have demo, that is a subdomain, and we have a finance, that's the main domain. Now I want to install WordPress again on so that at least you can have an understanding. So I'm going to hit install, going to ask me for installation options. So as it's loading, I want it to install under the website web designer ke.finest.com. That is nice. So I'm going to choose that subdomain. And on the install directory, I'm just going to leave it open like that. Theme, I'm just going to pick any theme right now so that we can install one together. And I think yes, that is fine. In language, that is it. Version, that is the latest version. Username, it auto generates. I can change this if I want. Password, it auto generates, and the email, it auto generates. Database, it auto generates also, and any other update that is needed, it auto generates. I'm just going to hit install and give it a few uh, minutes for it to install and download some packages for us to proceed. Let me just hit on pause as we wait for that to complete. Now our installation is done and it's loading over here. As you can see, is the web designer ke.finest.com, and I can. It's asking me to install plugins, and I have WordPress has been installed. Take a minute to set it up. I'm just going to say no thanks right now. I'm just going to say no thanks and say sorry about that. Hit on login. So it is going to log into our WordPress backend. Now, here it is. This is now how WordPress looks like. From the word go, this is now an empty database. We have not added anything on this site, and no updates whatsoever, no plugins, nothing. So, number one, we purchased the domain. Number two, we purchased also a hosting package from the demo that I showed earlier. And also number three, we've done WordPress installation on our site. Now, these are the essential things that you need to do for you to get to this place, because without that, you're not going to get here. Once you're here, you're able now to at least build your website and navigate easily and do anything that you want to do with your website. So in this course, we are going to build a marketing website. Then in the next course, that is going to be the advanced course, we are going to now build an e-commerce website for us to do or to sell any services that we want to sell online. Now, that is it for today. For this video, I'm going to share another video on how to now proceed, where we are going to install plugins. We are going to do more settings on the on the WordPress platform, and any other thing. Before I leave, I'm just going to show you our site, because we have already created a site. This is our site. I want you to see how our site looks like. This is now how our site looks like. We don't have much. We have hello world, and it is accessible even through another browser, from any other browser. So once you're there, you already have a website for yourself. Just that it is not designed to achieve what you want. That is what we are going to do next. Thank you and cheers.